Okay, now we need to get the video going. And to do that, we're going to go up one level and CD into MJPEG Streamer. And we're going to start the MPEG streamer. And we're going to go one more time into MJPEG's JPG streamer. And here is a start.sh file. So we're going to run that start.sh file. Sudo sh start sh. And you can see we're getting what we're supposed to get. So that's good. So to get the video on the laptop, we're going to open a browser and go to 192.168.1.40:8080. That's port/stream.html, and that should connect to the stream server on the car. And you can see that we are now streaming the video. So now we need to get that also put into the cron job, so that when the car boots independently, it will stream the video as well. So I'm going to Control-C out of the streaming server. The thing that finally worked for getting it to run boot was putting a line in the cron tab file. So cron is a service that runs in the background in the Linux system that allows you to do things based on time of day or date or whatever. And so I messed around with trying to put lines in the /etc/.rc.local file, but I could never get that to work. So finally I was able to add an entry to the cron table, and I'll show you that. So this is editing the cron table, and there's a bunch of comments, and so you can see here what my entry is. At reboot, user bin Python, and then the path all the way to the TCP server.py file. And that worked. So it looks like inside start.sh there is a relative reference to a file. So you can see start.sh. If I run it from my home directory, it can't find ./MJPEG streamer. So we're going to go and modify start.sh to give it the full path to that file. Yeah, so here's the program that it wants to run. get the complete path. And let's edit start.sh. And it looks like it's right here. /mpeg streamer, and it gives it also gives some relative paths in the command line, so we're probably going to have to change all those relative paths to absolute paths. You can see the relative path has a // in front of it. An absolute path has a slash in front of it. So this // means in your current working directory. Another way to solve this is somehow in the cron job of telling, so we're going to delete this dot and paste the absolute path in. And we're going to go and delete this dot, paste the absolute path, and delete this dot, and paste the absolute path. And this dot. So the rest of these lines are commented out. I think the line that I'm a little bit worried about, this library path. So we're going to comment this and put a new one in. Oh shoot, I did it again. Okay, so now the library path is also hard-coded. So the two lines that are not commented have been changed with absolute paths. Control X, Y, and let's just take a look. Yeah, looks good. Let's test it. And it's working. So we didn't break it. That's good news. Now let's reboot and see if that helps. Actually, we can also test it like this. So now we're not in that directory, and let's run it from here. Oops. Let's cat. Oops. Let's do it just like we're going to do it from the cron job. It's back here somewhere. There we go. Sudo /binsh and then the complete path to the start.sh file. Okay, that did not complain this time. And we are getting video. So let's try rebooting. Hey, it's working. So I'm getting video now. And control. So we now have video and control of the car, self-booting, autonomous booting. So now I'm going to disconnect all the cables, put the Raspberry Pi back down, and put it on the floor, and let's see if this baby will go.